Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Monday the 9th of December 2024. In today's Millwall news, we have coverage of the remembrance thing for John Docherty, which featured all of these former players, many of them from that 87, 88 or 88, 89 seasons. Some not, but how many of them can you recognise? Some have changed quite a bit, some not so much. So yeah, there you go. There they are. So Millwall Football Club remembers John Docherty. This is from millfc.co.uk. So last Saturday, the promotion-winning 87-88 squad were back together in memory of John Docherty, the record-breaking manager. The only man to lead Millwall Football Club to the top flight of English football sadly passed away last week, with a large majority of the side he guided to Division 1 reuniting in SC16. The former players were treated to a day in the 1885 club, also being presented on the pitch before kick-off against Coventry City. Below, view a gallery of images from the day, plus a tribute video to the doc, in which Teddy Sheringham, Dennis Salmon, Tony Cascarino, Jimmy Carter, Brian Horn, Les Briley, George Lawrence, and Alan McCleary speak. So here's the photographs. We're going to go through this. Oh, he seems shocked. Again, how many can you recognise? It's such a shame, as well, whenever we have these remembrance events, for John Berylson himself, Matija Sarkic, and now John Docherty, we never end up winning the games, do we? We never do. It's quite annoying, really. So Millwall Football Club have put together this video. It's a 4-minute long video. I'm going to play it. I hope they don't mind, but it is available to all. You yourself watching this can go to millfc.co.uk and watch it. Just go to this website. Go to the website and go to the page that says Millwall Football Club remembers John Docherty, and you don't need to be logged into your account. I'm not logged in now, and they have this video.
He'll lift the trophy as well.
I'll let you listen to it.
Little Ian Wilson by his side. There's the trophy.
He was just the most incredible, fabulous manager ever.
But I've never heard anybody say a bad word about Doc. He treated people, us like adults. If we got out of line, he never really fined us money, but he used to find us in Hamlet and time and life lessons, which taught us growing up. And you can see by the response today and how many people have come back of how well he's respected, not only by me, but by all the team.
Fantastic man, and I think that's the abiding memory for me of John, and Doc as we called him. Just what a great man he was, a great person, his great man management skills.
Sheringham gets the shot in, it's a goal!
First thing that springs to mind, long, boring stories, bored the arse off of everyone, but made us laugh anyway. Getting us all in his office, telling the same stories day in, day out, but it was just a way of getting us all together. A lovely unity between the team of us. Just loved being around each other. We had so many good trips, and it's all down to the manager. And he was the great man that had us playing a great way, assembled a team together that had an unbelievable run, winning the old second division, getting us to the first division and having great times there as well.
He changed the lives of so many in that team, and me included, and I owe him so much. A fantastic manager, fantastic person, loved Millwall with a passion, and he put a team out there that the fans would be proud of, and that's what made him proud.
So it was a great time to be around this club and John, obviously.
He tries to put Lawrence in once again. Lawrence
wanted me to come and talk to see if I was interested in signing for Millwall. And I get in the office and Doc, being Doc, said to me, "Would you like a drink?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll have an orange juice, Doc." And he went, "No, proper drink, straight out. Well, me being me, straight out, I've gone, "Oh, okay, I'll have a vodka and tonic." Then he told me, "If you're going to drink, you've got to be fit to drink," and then run the socks off me. He absolutely did early doors.
Carter's cross. Lawrence is there, gets the header in. Hilton, it's a goal! Cascarino forces it in the net.
But the memories of him, fantastic. He brought me here. Great times, as you know. Great bunch of lads. Had success, always better, always sweet.
It's just the mark of the man that we're all here in, as you say, sad circumstances, and hopefully it's a lovely tribute to him and some good memories.
Millwall Football Club think so highly of Doc, and some of Doc's family, of course, are here as well. So yeah, great to see all the lads, Cass, Teddy, and all the team that played in that 1988 team, 87-88 team, and the whole squad. We've got a strong bond between us. A lot of us don't see each other for many months, sometimes many years, but we got back together 10 minutes ago, and it's like we've never left each other. So great memories. The fans had a fantastic time. They still talk about it 35 years on. So yeah, we're here for Doc, and may he rest in peace, Doc.
So there you go. Good stuff there. Whoever put that together, well done. Yeah, rest in peace, John Docherty. So, moving on, as we must. Moving on to this from millwallfc.co.uk. Tickets for Coventry City away. Yeah, we just played them at home. Now we got them away at the end of the month. Some points of difference concerning this. This goes on sale to season ticket holders tomorrow, Tuesday the 10th, 9:30 AM. However, if we start winning a few games, maybe tomorrow we might win, and then you end up wanting to, Boxing Day, maybe we should go to this Coventry game, it's on Sunday, I'm off Sunday, shall we go? You need to be aware that tickets will go off sale at 2 PM on Monday the 23rd. So I would suggest, once you know your Christmas schedule, the 21st is the Blackburn Rovers game. So round about then, the 21st to the 22nd that weekend, you need to figure out and then decide whether you're going to buy the tickets or not. They may have sold out by then, but they only given us, it says initial allocation, so we might get more, of 1,500 tickets. So yeah, they go off sale at 2 PM on Monday the 23rd, because obviously our Boxing Day game is an away game, and so the ticket office is closed, I think, from Christmas Eve onwards. So it's an early closure for the sale of the tickets. If we go back up and say, so they go on sale to season ticket holders from Tuesday the 10th, and then they will go on sale to members from 9:30 AM on Thursday the 12th. So there you go. They are 30 quid full price, and then concessions go 25, 25, 20. So there you go. Now moving on to this from southernnews.co.uk. Lenny set to miss Sheffield United clash, but reinforcements on the way after Millwall midfielder made season debut against Coventry City. Ryan Leonard is set to miss Mill's clash with Sheffield United on Wednesday through suspension after picking up his 5th yellow card of the season during the Lions' 1-0 loss to Coventry City on Saturday. Leonard is one of only 2 Millwall players to start every league game this season, and has been one of the first names on the team sheet at right back. He also filled in at centre back against Coventry, with the Lions missing 3 senior defenders. Who's the other player who has been on the team sheet for every game? Jensen. league game. He obviously, I think they swapped him out for the Portsmouth game, didn't they? The 32-year-old's impending absence will be remedied by Japhet Tanganga's return from suspension and the possible availability of Sean Hutchinson. Millwall boss Neil Harris suggested last week that Hutchinson may be fit enough to feature on Wednesday after the veteran centre-back suffered a very low-level hamstring injury against Oxford United. Saturday's defeat also marked the return of Billy Mitchell from injury. The midfielder sustained a thigh injury during pre-season, which ruled him out of the line's first 16 league games. Mitchell was deemed fit enough to make Mill's matchday squads against Portsmouth and Oxford United, and was given an 11-minute cameo against the Sky Blues on the weekend. I'm pleased, it was good for Billy to get on. I thought he did okay, said Harris. The match also saw Macaulay Langstaff get his first start up front since the Lions' 1-0 win against Leeds United in early November. I think he played quite well, Harris said he should have scored. Oh yeah, he had 4 shots, but none of them were on target, so... Now, moving on to this, the latest loan update. Some loan news in terms of the Millwall players who are out on loan from the first team and the under-21s. Storm Dara prevented Tom Leahy and Henry Hearn from more appearances for their loan clubs this past weekend. Leahy and Woking found their FA Trophy third-round tie against Havant and Waterlooville called off, whilst Hornchurch's Vanarama National League South fixture at Farnborough also fell foul of the conditions. The former will try again on Tuesday night, with a new date yet to be set for the Urchins trip. Elsewhere, Kamal Grant played the full game as Bromley picked up a hard-fought win at Accrington Stanley. Hooray! Exactly. In Sky Bet League 2, whilst Chinockley's Sutton United were involved in a ding-dong FA Trophy affair with Ipswich United, winning 4-2 on penalties after a 3-3 draw. Shamar Lawson was absent from the matchday squad for the visitors through injury. In Scotland, Aberdeen and Kevin Nisbet suffered a setback in the pursuit of top spot in the Cinch Premiership by drawing 1-1 at home to St Johnstone. The striker playing 77 minutes before being replaced. And then they talk about Zion Fleming again, which is just bizarre to me, just utterly bizarre. Like, we know he's technically on loan, but if there's an obligation to buy, you know what I mean. So obviously there are games coming up if you wanted to go to any of these games. Obviously we're at Middlesbrough away, so that's a hell of a long way away. Maybe you would prefer to go to the Bromley versus Port Vale game on Saturday the 14th of December. There are games tomorrow, as mentioned, Woking versus Havant Louville in the FA Trophy. And then we have Halifax Town versus Sutton United, Ipswich United versus AFC Fylde. And for some reason, Aberdeen's next game is on Saturday the 21st. Really? Why is that? Is it a cup? Are they off next week because of the cup? It must be, no? Maybe they got knocked out of the cup. And it's the 14th is the cup. I don't know. Or maybe it's the cup, and because it's the Scottish Cup, when you try to find the fixtures for Aberdeen, you can't really see it because they don't cover it properly. So they might be playing the cup. So there you go. That's the latest Loanwatch. Yeah. Or maybe Eastbourne Borough versus Hornchurch to see Henry Hearn play. Nice trip to the seaside. Is Eastbourne on the seaside? No, it isn't, is it? Is it just off the seaside? It's not on the coast, is it? I don't know. I've never been, Beaky. This is from millfc.co.uk. It is the preview. There is a preview of an under-21s game tomorrow. Yes, there is an under-21 game tomorrow at the training ground, so at home, but obviously you can't go to it, versus Ipswich Town. The Millwall under-21s welcome Ipswich Town in the Professional Development League on Tuesday afternoon. Kick-off is at 1:30 p.m. Kevin Nugent's side are back in action following last Monday's 3-1 success at Watford as they take on the side 1 place and 1 point above them in the South Division table. The Lions will defend their unbeaten home record in 24-25 against the Tractor Boys. Updates from the fixture will be available on @Millwall Academy, the Lions official Academy X account with a report and all the reaction published on millwallfc.co.uk following the game's completion. Now this will be interesting because we'll have a game on Wednesday. There's a first team game on Wednesday at home to Sheffield United. We have this game, under 21s, at home to Ipswich. Will we see players such as Amaku, such as Ivanovic, such as Mayer play? Carl Smith, obviously he was on the bench for the last game, might be needed again because Ryan Leonard is suspended. So Carl Smith has to be the backup right back on the bench just in case. So, be interesting to see who plays in this and how many minutes they play. Obviously, Danny Kelly's not available. Yes, very interesting. We await news from this game with much eagerness. And there in the background of this photo, you can see the Jeff Burnage, the ever-present Jeff Burnage. How are you doing, sir? We're going to finish with this. This is again from millfc.co.uk. Mill fans raise incredible total for Demelza. Mill supporters raised a fantastic £1,852.90 for Demelza at the Sky Bet Championship fixture against Sunderland. Prior to the Lions taking on the Black Cats at the Den on Saturday the 23rd of November, bucket collections were held around the ground with all funds going towards the charity as the festive period nears. The club would like to thank Rebecca Stanton, Phil Clark, Nick Hart, Peter Noden, Suzanne Cook, Mick Cooper, Pippa Bridgman, Peter Smith for their assistance in collections. Outstanding yet again, Lions fans. And you can find out more about Demelza by going to www.demelza.org.uk. So there you go. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.